Hada, hada. Now whatever could this be? Anywho, hello everyone. This is Haruka. Or shall I say, Haruka Valentine. And this is Endless Blue. Now then, this is an indie horror game that's on itch.io that's in its demo state still, which is meant to be a throwback to the classic Resident Evils. So you know that already tickles my fancy. That said, however, let's see what this is all about, shall we? Oh, and our protagonist already looks wonderful.
Man, I've infiltrated the underwater research facility. Damn it. Something must be disrupting their communications. Well, whatever. The show must go on.
Voice acting's on point. Oh, and so is our character's lovely assets. That said, we are totally not Jill Valentine, and we're in an underwater facility. But considering this is a throwback to classic Resident Evil, something zombie apocalypse. Or, sea zombie. Oh, and look at that classic PS1 Dreamcast aesthetic. Looks wonderful. And I'm not just talking about our character's assets. Teehee. Oh, and you may be wondering why I'm dressed as Jill Valentine. Well, the last few times I've done a Resident Evil Let's Play, or anything adjacent to that, I for some reason have not dressed as Jill Valentine. Not even once! Well, except for that time Yumi-chan and I played the Resident Evil 4 Remake demo where I was Jill in the thumbnail, but not in the video itself. Classic door transition! A Resident Evil staple. But alrighty then, we are a Jill Valentine pastiche and we are underwater. So let's see what's gone tits up.
I wasn't exactly expecting a warm welcome, but this is ridiculous. Where is everybody?
Dead. Or, in the process of dying. Oh, and totally not Jill Valentine. Don't you mean wet welcome? I got puns, motherfucker! Anywho. Alright, Haruka, put your game face on. Gotta figure out this puzzle. Because I did see a gun in this cabinet. Just in case, 1, 2, 3, then rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. Gotcha. Gotta think about this for a moment. Could it be... Well, they don't call me the mistress of unlocking for nothing. Let's see. Could that be it? Then rotate counterclockwise. Gotta think. That's the thing about these classic Resident Evil puzzles. They just throw you right in the thick of things. They don't give a fuck if you figure it out. But hey,
This'll have to do.
got me a gun, bitches! The classic Resident Evil staple, the 9mm. Oh, and I just realized that our protagonist's name is Reina. Does she know the Mishima Zaibatsu? Most likely. But anywho, now that we've got a gun, I'm sure nothing bad could possibly happen. I promise. Oh god! Mollusk people!
Don't come any closer. I'll shoot if I have to.
Ma'am, that is clearly a mollusk zombie. So you know what has to be done. Just die. Literally. Get outplayed. Also, Nani.
Is anyone there?
Who is this?
Thank God.
Huh?
Please, I barricaded myself in the break room. but those monsters are still out there.
First, I need you to tell me what the hell is going on at this facility.
Science!
I don't know too much myself. I can try to explain, but you've got to help me. The connecting tunnel to the laboratory section was destroyed. But you can still get over here through an emergency hatch in the generator room.
You want me to swim over there and take on God knows how many of those monsters?
I'll try to explain as best as I can, but please, you must come quickly. Please.
Phrasing. Also, I guess we're just going to...
This mission just keeps getting weirder. But I can't turn back now.
using that as the thumbnail. And also, what did you expect to go wrong when you were in a classic survival horror throwback? Science is also the cause of and solution to all of your problems. Alright, now that we're in another part of this facility... Nutty! Who's there? I heard most people. You can't fool me. Alright, come on out so I can show you my big motherfucking gun. Well, it's not big yet. Can I find a shotgun or something? Because my little rinky-dink ass 9mm isn't going to do much against, you know, possible crab people. Oh, and speaking of which... Yeah! Yeah! And furthermore, yeah! And that's how the moss crumbles. Alright, enough of that. Nani? Where the hell am I? Okay, yeah, this is a few days after my initial recording, but, I hit load game, and I did not expect to be here. Well, Raina, looks like you found yourself in quite the pickle. Looks like we got another puzzle. Yes, indeed. Wouldn't be a survival horror game without obscure puzzles that the game expects you to figure out. But then again, this did give me the solution somewhere in the previous room. Looks like the screen isn't responding anymore, so I'm assuming I did something right. Oh, and also, we've got a shotgun. Subarashi! Mannequin! Yeah, sure. That's completely reasonable. You know what else is reasonable? Achoo! Yeah, that. But anywho, this thing is in the way of the door. It's surprisingly heavy and I can't move it. Girl, it's a mannequin. Pick it up and yeet it out of the floor. Just... Yeah. Pick it up and yeet the damn thing. Have you ever lifted a mannequin and just thrown it into the abyss below? Well, I haven't. Do I look like I lift? Or, you know, you could just shoot the mannequin.
Ah, shit.
Suddenly Resident Evil 4. Un forastero! Dos piros pirasos! Or whatever. Detrás de ti, imbécil! Un forastero! Or, you know, that's how that goes. So we've got Plaga-infested mannequins. Yeah, sure. Hey, Endless Blue, your Resident Evil is showing. Not that I'm complaining. This has been very enjoyable so far. Brea ammunition. Oh, you think you're clever, Endless Blue. You don't think I didn't catch that reference to the third birthday. Oops, I meant Parasite Eve, but whatever. What do you mean more Las Plagas mannequins? Just... Oh shit. Shit. Shit! Ah. And those mannequins hit hard. You are dead! Not the big surprise. And now I understand why Markiplier doesn't like mannequins. restart from here! And I no longer have my shotgun. This audacity will not stand. No, mannequin-san! I am not the Jill Valentine you are looking for. Stop it! Don't open that door! That was too close. You are almost a Jill sandwich. Look out! In this place, there are terrible demons. Ouch! Alright, enough of that. Nani? I'm sorry, what the hell? Sudden boss fight. Yeah, this is how you know it's a classic survival horror throwback. They just throw an unexpected boss at you with no build-up. They just throw you right into the deep end and say, "Oi, good luck, truckle fuck. Try killing this thing we didn't explain to you about." What the hell even is that? A giant security robot or something? Just... yeah. So anyway, I started blasting. But anywho, my darling subjects, since I don't have any worldly idea how to kill this thing, I suppose I've shown off enough. That said, however, if you lovely folks enjoyed my playthrough of Endless Blues demo, I will leave a link in the description below as always. And if you lovely folks enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and a comment to let me know, and maybe subscribe while you're at it. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, my darling subjects.